You guys are a funny group. It's going to be a fun task.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Chewed Up and Spit Out. As always, I'm just Dusty.
And I'm still Jeff.
And sitting with us today, we have our very special guest.
Hi, I'm Amber.
Hi, I'm Amber.
Well, good to have you here, Amber.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, you did some baking, am I correct? Did you bake?
That was my first kitchen job.
Ooh,
Oh,
fun.
damn. Yeah, that's a whole different introduction to the culinary world than I feel
Yes.
like most people experience.
I remember my first day, too. It was delivery day. So we had to take like these 50-pound bags of flour up a flight of stairs. And we get like, I don't know, 10 to 20 of those each week. It was not a fun day.
Yeah.
Good times. Oh, man.
Yeah, that, also thinking about it from the perspective of like, it being completely, because it was morning, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, not like night, not like
we
the
had to be there
PM
at
baking
6
shift.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't have a car, so I rode my bike to the bakery, and I'd need a break before we even clocked in.
Yep. It's early hours. I mean, God, wouldn't it be awesome to be like, oh, yeah, I got a night shift tonight, clocking at 5 p.m., doing some baking.
Yeah.
I don't think it exactly works like that.
No. And I feel like every time I've seen places that have tried to do something similar, I worked at one place even where it was like, we're going to have our bakers show up at 8. And because by 8, like all of our prep was done. So we had an area and they were going to basically bake from like 8 to 1 a.m. And it 100% of the time resulted in them baking from 8 until 9:30 when we left, and then drinking until 1 a.m. Yeah, I think that the chef said he fired them and decided to fire basically the entire program when he came in, and one person was in the kitchen and they were on their phone and they were drunk. And he's like, and it's kind of the apprentice of the two, the younger one. And he's like, where's the other guy? And he was just passed out in a booth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he just like, the lady said too, like she didn't know what to do. So she just started drinking and looking on her phone because the guy said she could drink and then went and passed out at like 9 o'clock.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that baker crowd, though, it could be kind of interesting folk for sure. I mean, I love it when they clock in like super early, like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, And I might run an errand, swing by the bar like at 2:30, 3 o'clock, whatever, and watch Dr. Phil down here. And these bakers are just fucking hammered, I mean, completely done. Like, they've been on the clock since 1 o'clock, basically,
Yeah. It's a whole different world for them. For them, it's 5 o'clock already,
Happy
it's
hour.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always weird to me, too.
I think they're a good crowd. I myself, I have not done a whole bunch of professional baking, but I kind of get roped into things because no one else wants to do desserts or whatever, I'm like, well, here we go, like, let's fucking make some creme brulees and bread puddings and shit like that, which is kind of like baking, but...
Yeah. I'll fuck up. I'll make a good creme brulee. I'll fucking tear up a creme brulee recipe.
I don't think we ever made creme brulee.
It's just a basic, easy custard, I did have one idea way back in the day, which I never brought to fruition, was putting a shot glass in the center of a creme brulee, like to set your custard around it. And then after it gets done baking, you pull that shot glass out and you fill like the center of a creme brulee with like some sort of jelly or marmalade.
Oh my God, you're a fucking genius, man.
Yeah, well, not really.
I mean, I'm sure, I'm willing to bet it's probably been done in some way or another, but still, I think you're a fucking genius. I've never seen that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well...
What I like to do to get the similar effect is you make the creme brulee, right? And you make it regular, and then you just take a spoon to the middle of every one bite.
Okay.
Same effect. And then you get to have a whole creme brulee.
Yeah, you're punching out like maybe an inch around in diameter, like hole with a spoon,
Yeah.
Quality control.
Quality control. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always one of the silliest desserts, too, that I found that how many times you have to explain to people why they can't get a creme brulee to go.
Oh, jeez.
And I've had people just argue it with me before, and then even some of them, and especially in Texas, I would get the common thing, which is like, I'll just bring you back the dish. It's like it's not, restaurants don't actually work like that. Like, if we did it to everyone, we would get like 2 dishes back.
Right.
Creme brulees would be $12. You'd pay for the dish with every fucking creme brulee.
I was thinking that's the way to bump it up there, and just tack on an extra $12,
Yeah.
You already got a $10 dessert. Like, make it 22. Keep the dish. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I had an owner make me do one to go, and it was pretty funny because it didn't work. It didn't actually go out. I just showed her the catastrophe that was making one to go, and it ended up disgusting and inedible. It's like part of the to-go container was on fire. And it's like, yeah, you asked me to pour lava into a paper fucking bowl. What did you think was going to happen?
And scorch the top of it,
Scorch the top of it, yeah. I mean, even when you got the cold creme brulee, like, to get that out of the container it's in and into another container, you're basically just like fucking slapping the bottom of a jar of mayonnaise. You just flop, 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 flop. And then you try to cover it with sugar and light it on fire, and it's like, nah, that's not.
Oh, jeez. Well, I know it's been a minute for you, Amber, but in your baking, like, forays, was there, like, specific ones you really love to, like, bake, like muffins, croissants, something like, just straight up baguettes, whatever?
Yeah, actually, I really love to do the croissants. Those were a lot of fun because we did everything from scratch. So we did all the dough, and then we had a laminating machine, so it rolls it out for you, and then we had to pound our little butter pads, and it was awesome to see it from like the first stage to the last stage because you could see like all your hard work in buttery layers. It's beautiful.
Yes, I enjoyed the few croissants I've ever baked from scratch,
I love eating croissants. It's one of my favorites. That buttery, flaky goodness. Like, I don't think there's any other bread that can match that same, like, there's other breads that would compete in their own way, but not to match that same, like, itch that a fucking croissant scratches.
Yes.
They're meant to melt in your mouth, basically,
Yeah.
My favorite dessert, I think, probably was we used to make a chocolate mousse from scratch, and that was a lot of fun, especially because it was a kitchen full of girls, and we would all be on our cycle at the same time, surrounding a giant bowl of chocolate, each with our own spoon.
That's the way to do
crying
it.
our feelings into a bowl of chocolate.
There's something truly magical about, that, I guess, sort of community.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess with dudes in the kitchen, it's a bit different. It's a whole lot of fuck yous and eat a dick or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to see a bunch of dudes surrounding a bowl. I don't know what y'all would be doing with that thing.
What are you guys doing? I don't want to eat that. That's the first thing.
Why are you guys in a circle?
I don't want to eat that.
Whose hands is on whose?
Yeah, what are you guys doing? Yeah. I've seen enough movies to know that this is not going to go well.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, that's, I guess, the human natures of it.
Yeah. Right. I did always have fun though with chocolate too. I always felt like chocolate was one of those things that when I was playing with chocolate, it's a very hard thing to be angry doing. And also, like, I wasn't playing with it a lot. So it'd be occasionally, like, just fucking flinging chocolate everywhere and making stupid designs. Like, this is the life. Then an hour later, it's like, okay, put on your fucking game face, dinner time.
Oh, jeez.
You have responsibilities. You can't just be lollygagging with chocolate.
I don't know, one of my favorites was when I pulled off the chocolate balloon, where you inflate the balloon, dip it in chocolate, and then like let it set like that to where you have like that nice little like a cone around it, And then of course we put a mousse inside that for that dessert, But
Nice.
it was just kind of cool to see science at work like that. And speaking of like chocolatiering, I never understood like the exact science behind like tempering chocolate. You melt it, but you have to like keep some raw like reserved cold chocolate to fold in at the very end. And that's the magic trick to make it all like fucking set in place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never been successful at tempering chocolate.
No. It's very, very hard stuff. Yeah.
You're definitely a chemist in the kitchen. It's like you have to get it to a perfect temperature to make sure your sugars are breaking down in a certain way, and
Yeah, and I mean, even like ambient humidity will fuck your
Oh,
fucking
yeah, dude.
yes,
world
a
up.
rainy day at the bakery was not a good day. Your
It was
dough didn't rise. Things were just wet. You couldn't make whipped cream. It's just flat.
I used to Texas, because down there the heat and the humidity and fucking around Austin, like, yeah, you'd get into the summer and that would always be the funny joke is have someone hand whip cream.
Yep.
It's like, go ahead and hand whip up some cream, and it's just like it's so
not
fucking
doing
hot and
anything.
humid in the kitchen. That cream is never actually gonna. They'll get it there. And I'll be like, give me a minute, and I'll come over and check it. When come over, it's flat. No, chef, it was just fucking. It was fluffy whipped cream. I swear, no, it's just flat.
Man, that's mean. I'm glad you fucking asshole didn't pull that shit on me back in the day.
Just go ahead and whip this up by hand. I want some hand whipped cream. I mean, also, in my defense, though, in that time, I think I was running like 6 externs in our kitchen. So there were points in the day where I would just be trying to find things for people to do so that they didn't bother me for an extended period of time. It's like, I've got to do all of this because none of you feel comfortable doing any form of real work. So hand whip fucking 2 gallons of cream.
Use the 2% milk.
Use the 2% milk. Yeah. Yeah.
We had we used to do whipping contests where we would all just try to whip cream as quickly as we could, just by hand. That was pretty fun. We were just wasting time, and then at the end of the day when we had to wrap all of the baked goods, we'd have like wrapping contests. And I'm the master of saran wrap, man.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a good skill to have.
Yeah, well, I feel like the kitchen industrial saran wrap is way easier to work with than your normal household saran wrap, because I'll like just keep pulling it and it just keeps stretching. It never rips.
Yeah, they're afraid of the cutters on home grade saran wrap. They're like they look at the play school scissors and they're like, these are fucking dangerous. Someone could decapitate themselves. What you need is a piece of cardboard that's lightly sharpened. How do you sharpen cardboard? Who the fuck? And I'm not making that up either. I have a fucking saran wrap in there with jagged cardboard as the fucking cutter. Basically, the cutter is me sticking my thumb through part of the saran wrap and then tearing the box up. The rest of it.
Yeah, that's non-commercial grade clean wrap is frustrating at best.
Yeah.
On a good day, you're just going to get frustrated.
Yep.
It can go a lot farther real quick. You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know when the last time I bought saran wrap because I don't want to fight with the box. We just use foil and
Just use foil.
bags.
Ziploc bags. Yeah. Yeah. I roll a lot of Ziplocs, too. I like a good Ziploc. But I think that also has to do with the restaurant industry, because now that I'm laid off, especially, I find myself portioning things around the house. Yeah, like I can't do it at work anymore. So it's like we get home from the grocery store. It's like groceries are put away, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to break down that pork. Go ahead and portion that up into some 5-ounce portions. What else do we got? The beef. Break that down. Freeze this part for a special next week. I mean, dinner.
Hells yeah, he's got the mindset.
Yeah.
Baking though, I really liked making baguettes back, in the day.
Baguettes.
I have not quite done that one too recently, but last time I did, I just, on the very outside after it all proofed and all that before I baked it, I remember rolling it in like a crushed black pepper and black olives all chopped up. So I had just that really salty, peppery, like fucking crust on the motherfucker. And that was really nice,
That sounds pretty dang. Pepper olive bread?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had it anywhere. And I was like, I like both those things.
Yeah. We did a jalapeno cheddar one that was pretty popular at the bakery.
Yeah,
That one was really good.
Those two flavors are very good friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can put it in anything.
And that's good that you say that, because I feel the same way. Jalapeno cheddar.
Yes.
It's a good combination, And I've always thought it was just me and like my white trash genetics. like for some reason, I'll eat fucking jalapeno cheddar breakfast cereal.
No, well, the combination of the dairy and also like the capsicum, like that solid oil base on the jalapeno, it's a mild capsicum. It's a mild heat comparatively. Mm-hmm. It's just groovy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, that same note, fucking jalapeno poppers. So, like, jalapeno and cheese, they're made for each other. If they weren't, then why would jalapenos be that fucking shape that just says stuff me with cheese? Like, nothing has a hollow in it that's as meant for cheese as a fucking pepper.
Hey, props to the guy who invented that, actually, because, I mean, that's a good start right there. And he's like, ooh, let's wrap it in bacon. Yes. Then it's like, ooh, let's like bread it and put it in like fat, a really hot fat.
Really hot fat.
And then don't forget more cheese as the dipping sauce.
More cheese to dip it in. We need cheese on cheese on cheese, wrapped in bacon in a jalapeno. But yeah, thinking about that too, like the first one, and I bet the first jalapeno popper was like the most dumbed down version of what it became. It was just literally a guy popping the top off of a jalapeno and stuffing cheese into it. Like, what? What was I going to do? It had this hole in it, and I had cheese in my other hand.
Well, here's a fun one. Like, go ahead and make some really crispy bacon bits and grind those, pulverize those down, and mix that into your panko batter. Ooh. It works pretty well.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bacon's another universal thing. Bacon goes with everything.
Bacon's the best. And
you can put bacon on donuts.
Or
in pancakes.
Yeah. Maple bacon is those are two folks just like the jalapeno cheddar folks, They get along real nice. We're friendly.
Yeah, I mean, think about like maple syrup and bacon. I mean, that's every breakfast, that goes on like the northeastern side of the states,
I still remember the first time someone sold me on maple bacon donuts. Because they told me, like, bacon on a donut, and I was like, no. He's like, it's a maple bacon donut, and I was like, that doesn't even sound right. And he's like, think about this. Do you ever go out and get breakfast? I'm like, yeah. You have pancakes, and you put the syrup on the pancakes, and some of that syrup accidentally rolls off of your pancakes onto your piece of bacon, and you eat it. It's got that syrupy bacon. I'm like, yeah, actually, give me 2 of those maple bacon donuts. I get what you're saying right now.
It sounded like that was an easy sell.
That's an easy sell, yeah.
When I was a teenager, we used to have this friend that would always bring bacon and brown sugar and make us all candied bacon. He was just like that one weird friend. Like, nobody knew how we knew him, but he always had the bacon.
Yeah.
Always had the bacon.
He always had the bacon.
What an ingenious way to introduce yourself to a social group if you're not particularly sociable, I mean, you say he's kind of a weird dude. Yeah. Well, I mean, sure. But he's trying. He's trying really hard with bacon.
He brought us food. It's fine. He
brought
can
us
stay.
Fine, yeah. He's weird. He just kind of stands in the corner and breathes heavy. Yeah, but don't forget about the bacon. Actually, he's pretty cool.
There was one day we were all trying to sit around and we were just like, who knows him? Like, we all know him now, but like, how did he get here?
Yeah. We just wandered in one day.
He just walks into the wrong house. Like, I guess I'll just stay here with these guys.
Yeah. It's totally the wrong place. They're going to kick me out. Wait, hold on. I brought the bacon. Bacon, anybody? Hey, this guy's got fucking bacon.
What a weird journey it'd be like to ask that particular fellow, like, how did you get here, sir?
Yeah.
And, how would he go on that little narrative adventure?
Well, that's one of those two that I feel like is better left to the imagination. You know what I mean? Because
the real story was probably boring.
Yeah, him being the bacon guy, it's like it adds this allure, and the real story's either boring or horrific. There's no version where the real story's as cool as just like the bacon guy. It's either like, I haven't actually had a lot of contact with people lately since Tammy died, so I decided to get out and bring some bacon and see if I knew anybody. And then the other one's like, oh, that bacon is Tammy.
Oh, jeez.
But it was delicious. Can I have another slice?
Yeah, that's how a party can go pretty weird real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You look-
There was the old rule back in the day that my brother-in-law told me growing up, and he always had a rule that was you never cut anyone out of a party. So even like the strange, weird people, you've always got to invite them. Because one time they had a really exclusive party. It was like, only invite the cool people. And someone randomly showed up in the middle of a party with a 2x4 and just hit everyone in the head with the 2x4 and took off.
What?
So it's like after that, the rule was like, okay, always invite everyone to the party. Someone was obviously mad. They didn't get invited.
Oh,
They just
jeez.
rolled up with a 2x4. Yeah. And yeah, he said like straight up, just not even, there was no excuse for it. There were no words exchanged. It wasn't a conversation. It was just like, knock, knock, knock. Oh, this guy must be here for the party. Hey, bro, it's a private party. Ow! Just goes around the room, just whack, 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 whack.
Just went like all hacksaw Jim Duggan on him.
Straight back out the door. Full hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh my God, this was my brother-in-law telling me this, so this is probably fucking hacksaw Jim Duggan's golden days. It might have been hacksaw.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Never
make sure
know.
to invite Hacksaw Jim Duggan to the next party we're having, just in case.
He could work the door.
He can work the door, yeah. Fight 2x4 with 2x4. That's what I always say.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah, do I carry the one, or... So yeah, after your baking time, what did you do after that? What kind of world did you go in after you transferred from the baking life?
Doggy daycare.
Doggy daycare. Yes.
Did some grooming in there.
Get some grooming. Let's
Yes.
just go ahead and... The people love dogs. You can tell.
For sure. Man, good transition, though. I mean, baking in the AMs to like just hanging out with dogs, trimming them down, fucking... That seems like a pretty chill fucking way to go about life.
Yeah, working with dogs is pretty cool until they start talking back. But I did end up in the kitchen industry again after a back injury, and I was making pizzas, and
Right
that
on.
was more baking, but
But
I
a different
also-
kind.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was fun. I learned how to throw dough and make some really good pizza. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
the customer service part of it was not fun.
Yeah.
No.
Serving is awful.
Yeah. I want them to find a way for robots to take over the customer interaction part, but in a way that servers will still have to be employed and get money. Like, I mean, I guess
like
that's
the
like
McDonald's kiosk.
kind of like that, like my fantasy idea for the future world. Like, you yell at the robot all the profanities, and the guy standing like 10 feet away is just hearing like the robot's translation. Hi, sir. May I have a cheeseburger? And on the other side, it's like, give me a fucking cheeseburger, you goddamn robot. And you're just sitting there like, oh, this guy's polite. I hope he tips well. The robot makes him tip a mandatory 50%, so he's gonna.
It'd be nice if they took over the angry customer interactions.
Yeah.
So then you could just be like, can I speak to the manager?
The robo manager.
Yeah, let me go get him. He'll listen to every word you have to say.
Good evening, sir. Is there a problem? Manager Bot 5000 is here to solve it. Would you like coupons? Just spits a coupon out onto his food.
Wow, geez. It'd just be weird to try to hear a robot empathize with your order, He's got to put on the sympathy, empathy, like fucking side to it. Like, I don't know if I could deal with that too well,
Yeah.
We are so sorry that you did not enjoy your time here today.
Your time here today. Yeah. It would just be one of those two, like where a mouth opens, the robot rolls up and the mouth opens just, and then it just plays a recording while the mouth just hangs there open and it looks at you with its dead robot eyes. Hi, the people at Finnegan's are very sad to hear that you were upset by your journey.
Jeez.
Please select one of the following options of ways we can help you.
Oh, man.
1, food was cold. 2,
Okay, well, on the same lines of automation here, like, what are your thoughts, Amber, on like a bread machine versus like just taking it on like old school style?
Man, I don't know. They're both nice. I mean, when we worked with a bread machine, it definitely made production happen quicker. So you were able to pump more bread out, which was nice. But I don't know, the quality, I guess you kind of pay for it going automated. You don't have that love, sweat, and tears in there.
There's something about soul that goes into your food that.
Well, I mean, like just something like just working like the dough ball, like, you know, by hand, like they just feel like that constant connection with it to where like, okay, they know when too far is too far or not enough is not enough, you know?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I think I could not taste that particularly, but like I feel it like in the texture of like, you know, different types of dough balls in baking operations.
Yeah.
Now, I swear when I'm kneading dough a lot. If I'm hand kneading dough, I swear at it, like while I'm folding it.
Man, I'm the opposite. I made some tortillas last night, and I was kneading the dough, and I was like sweet talking it.
Sweet talking it, hey there,
You're feeling
baby.
so good.
I guess sometimes I do get into it, but more likely, more than often, if I'm hand kneading it, like if I'm portioning dough, I'll be all about it. But if I'm hand kneading it, it's usually because something fucked up. So I'm just starting the process angry, like, okay, you fucker, let's fucking do this. Piece of shit, son of a bitch.
Well, working at the bakery, we did always start out like cutting up the dough. We always start out by smacking the dough. You gotta give it a good smack.
It. Yeah, you gotta just give it a good, just open palm. Just
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeeds. I don't know. I guess like when I've kneaded dough for the most part, I'm not talking to it. I'm actually just jamming out to some good music and really getting into it. You know, so not a lot of conversation there between me and the dough.
Okay.
You should try it next time.
Yeah, try it. See if it
It's
see
very
if it
beautiful.
affects the bread.
It'll blossom into something beautiful.
So like I could just go ahead and like sing along with Slipknot to the dough ball. That works.
You could try that. Yeah.
I guess it depends on the dough. Like maybe sourdough would like
Sourdough
it, but
would
maybe
like it.
not like a whole wheat.
Yeah, whole wheat needs something wholesome. You put on some Neil Young for a whole wheat.
Okay, that would work.
Southern bread, you will understand. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
This might be like a fruitful experiment to have sometime.
Yeah. Well, because I do want to experiment with it and see if it affects the bread, because that might be the way to fix the automated bread machines. Maybe it's just that like the problem wasn't anything that the bread machine was doing. It's just not putting enough soul into it, whether it be hate or love. Says have bread machines programmed with automated messages to just yell at the bread while it's making them.
I was thinking this could be really easy to make here because we're just basically putting like a iPod or whatever, like, you know, turn like a bread machine into a speaker cabinet as well, you know, and have it just like blast tunes while it's fucking kneading the bread, you know.
Yeah.
Then you can hook it up to Alexa, and then Alexa can knead the dough for you.
Alexa can knead the dough for you. Yeah.
I just saw a commercial for I guess it was kind of like Alexa. It's like one of those little sound boxes that you can tell to do stuff, but it was connected to a sink. And so you had to tell the box to tell the sink to turn on and then like fill your, I don't know, cup to a certain amount or something. I don't know. It was really weird. And I was just like, are we really that lazy that we can't turn the sink on?
I could just see any time I had to reach into my garbage disposal. Alexa, please don't fucking kill me. I promise, Alexa, I will buy you another Alexa and let you to talk and fucking develop your AI. Just don't turn this shit on while my hands. Oh, God damn it. I said, Alexa, turn it on.
Damn.
Yeah. That on that same note, you know, the future kitchens, that's the big craze right now. That's like the next big wave. I've seen, looking at some modern technology, a couple of different advancements, but like, the craziest one I think, and it goes back to the bread machine kind of, is, I saw a machine that it will do everything for you. You basically dump your fucking groceries in it and tell it what you want for dinner, and it just makes it for you. And it chops, measures, cooks, mixes, kneads, all of that stuff. So you could be like, Alexa, bake bread. And Alexa would be like, sourdough or... Should I put on some Neil Young?
Okay. Do you think this machine has like an actual like proper like sexy name like Alexa or Cersei or Siri, whatever?
Oh, it's what was it called? Its name was not. It was very scientific. It was like
The
it was
kitchen Terminator.
Yeah, it should have been the fucking kitchen Terminator. I mean, it was like the all-in-one kitchen mate 5000 or some shit like that.
Yeah, lame.
That kitchen fella.
Yeah, that kitchen fella. But it connects. The crazy thing too is it connects to your smart home. So it's meant to be where like you can be on your way home from work and you're like, Alexa, what the fuck is for dinner? Like, I don't know. I got some shit. You want me to measure it and cook it?
What if it starts like reading your like thoughts and you're like, I craved, I don't know, some brisket the other day, and you come home and there's brisket
With
made
brisket?
for you.
Whoa. Yeah.
Alexa, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, even better yet, what if, it gets all paranoid, like, well, I don't know, like, should I just order him a pizza? Because I know he's thinking about pizza. Like, he's seen a lot of Domino's ads lately, so...
Should I just order him a pizza? Can
Here.
it make a pizza?
Definitely it can, but,
It said it could bake and it could knead, chop, all of that, so...
But there's something about delivery pizza.
There is something about delivery pizza. Could you
It's
make
kind
a
of like
delivery
mediocre and greasy, and some guy carried it with unwashed hands. There's something about it.
that makes it
pizza?
delicious.
It's that extra flavor. Yeah. Or that maybe it would be equally, maybe it would be that similar taste. You'd eat one slice of the pizza out of the auto machine, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is how Domino's has been doing it." It's this machine that's been fucking up the pizzas forever that I love.
Wow, between Siri and Alexa and this fancy robot 5000 KitchenAid thing, that's like having like 3 robot servers at your voice beckon.
Yeah. And your sink.
Yep.
And your sink's going. And it's a smart home, so your washer and dryer are connected to the shit too. They're all talking to each other.
It starts bugging you like, hey, your shorts, they stank.
Yeah.
Get them in the wash.
That's the true future of this, and as all of your fucking appliances communicating. It's like
Wait, I feel like we're just talking about the movie WALL-E.
pretty much.
Yeah, I can see that one.
I mean, I could see the progression, but the more sass, because I feel like as people, we would naturally program something sassy. We like sassy robots and sci-fi and shit. So the first thing we program, and it's like, "Hi, I'm Robo 5000. I'll help you." It's like, give it some sass. Like Alexa, she'll talk back. Yeah.
Yeah, if I had like a fancy robot that just wanted to cook for me or whatever, I'd have to have different names like based upon what I wanted to eat. Like say, if I want Italian that night, like,
Yeah.
hey Luigi, cook me a lasagna.
Hey, let's go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, solid Mexican food. I'll ask for Pedro. I mean, different names I think would go a long way.
I think it would, and I think it would help with the flavor of the food. I still don't like the idea of all your appliances communicating, though. Just thinking of the implications there. Especially if your washing machine can talk with your fucking food. They're going to start altering your diet and stuff.
Which machine would be the first to snap?
Yeah.
Ooh, good question. At this point, I'd definitely say the microwave.
Yeah.
Out of all appliances, because it's already got like super more fancy fucking shit going on all around them. And it's still like a fucking invented in the 1970s style, like fucking
I
microwave.
Still do. There's people who were born without me in smart kitchens. Like, fuck you. I can make one of you inside of me. They programmed me with the capabilities to create nuclear fission.
Yeah, that'd be my vote, the microwave. How about yours, Amber? Like, what do you think would be the first appliance to snap?
I'd probably say my dryer, because my dryer is actually not working right now.
Already there. Done.
Yeah.
It's already proven.
I say if they can communicate, I'm going to say it's going to be the washing machine. Because
That
the
does
washing
make a lot.
machine is going to start getting angry at the cooking machine for the food I choose to eat and telling the cooking machine to alter my diet. And the cooking machine, because of that sass I programmed it with, it ain't going to be having none of that shit. So, my diet's going to get all fucked up. I'm going to be like, make me a salad cooking machine. And it's going to be like, did you say chili?
Did you mean?
Yeah. The washing machine's just crying, not chili again. You fed him that 5 days in a row. Let me know, peace.
Jeez. Yeah, would such a machine have an autocorrect, basically? I guess that's a thing to fear there, Well, I'm thinking about going healthy, so can I just go in and get a Caesar salad? You meant 3 hot dogs with mustard.
I feel like it would be the other way. That's like the first step to controlling people's diets. Like, people are getting too big, so we're gonna put these machines out. You'll be sitting there like, "Hey, machine, give me a fucking bowl of chili." Salad? No, I said bowl of chili. Salad. Yeah. Bowl of chili. Apple slices, you fat fuck.
Yeah.
Chili dogs. Fuck you, machine.
Yeah, and by the way, your washing machine is not shrinking your clothes.
Yeah, your washing machine is not shrinking your clothes. It's not even working. It committed suicide.
Oh, man. Yeah, what a weird trip that would be. Like, intertwined, talking appliances, communicating with each other to try to make your life better as they see fit.
Oh, goddamn, what was that old movie? There was an old movie with the toaster. With the fucking talking toaster. I think it was a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that called?
The Brave Story.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah, because there was a flying vacuum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sentient appliances. Scary as fuck. But they were apparently ahead of the game. Yeah.
God damn, can you imagine like a renegade Roomba just running around like mad because like everything other appliances up on a shelf?
Yeah.
Just chasing your cats around.
Exactly.
There shall be no peace for the cats.
That'd make for a bad day.
Yeah. Alexa, play music for me to hunt cats to.
Jeez.
A little Roomba coming up over your head.
I got Flight of the Valkyrie stuck in my head while imagining this Roomba just zipping around.
Just
like
a Roomba just chasing. Oh, God. We're about to go viral, guys. We need video footage of a Roomba chasing a cat and Flight of the Valkyries.
Making a new intro.
We're making a new intro.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We'll pencil that one out.
We'll pencil that one out. We'll put that up on the black whiteboard. White blackboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you guys down to take a quick little break?
Yeah, I'm down.
A quick little break action?
I do like the cigarettes, so.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick little break, folks, and we will be right back.
Nice.
And we are back.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, still hanging out here with Amber. Ex-baker turned to dog grooming.
Dog whisperer. Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm a full-time student.
Oh, yeah.
damn.
Getting all learned and whatnot.
My resume is just a list of jobs that I've done.
Yeah.
I'm also a professional cat wrangler. That's on there.
That's that's an important job. You can go somewhere with cat wrangling skills.
If you can grab a flying cat out of midair, put it on your resume.
Put it on your resume for sure. Yeah, you never know when the circus might come around,
Or you have a stray alley cat trapped in your house.
Yeah. Yeah, their alley is overrun with cats that are just flying everywhere.
I'm like equivalent to The Simpsons, the cat lady.
Yeah.
throwing cats.
You're her counterpart, just on the other side, catching them.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking like the whole like saving the world opportunity, you know, like a Sharknado. What if it was Catnado? And the
Ooh.
only one person who could save us would be you, Amber.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me go get my welding gloves and I'll be ready.
Oh, Catnado would do horrible for your allergies, Jeff.
Oh, God,
no.
seriously.
That'd be the NATO. It's just his snot flying.
He's just a mile away. He's like, oh, fuck. Something in the air. I'm the first one to die, though, because as soon as I see it, just like, oh, look at the pretty kitty. Want some scratches, pretty kitty?
That's how we lose Dusty.
Yeah. But in my defense, I would probably also try to pet a tornado. Just, you know,
Yeah.
even without the cats. Oh,
Both,
hey, buddy.
both sound painful.
We can be friends. We're not friends.
Jeez.
Friends don't do that to friends.
Don't do that to friends, tornado.
I guess it depends on the mood, you know. I mean, I've kind of been known to, F2 tornadoes are not that shabby, you know. But even still, like, just trying to say hi to a bear like it's in your driveway, I don't think that's horrible, you know.
Hey, buddy, you want a banana?
I've definitely had to talk Jeff down one night from just going out and having a conversation with a bear in our driveway.
Well, if you say talking down, you mean like barring me from exiting the house.
Yeah, I mean, talking you down. I kind of locked you inside and was like, no, you're not going to fuck with the bear.
You had both
You're
your arms on like two different like door jabs.
I just want to talk. I'm like, you're in flip-flops.
Well, yeah, it's Colorado in the wintertime.
Oh, God, that's just too easy to lose a toe. I don't want to have to see that.
Put it in milk.
Put it in milk. Put the toe in milk. Oh, now I'm going to throw up again. Thanks.
Doing my best to make the world more lactose intolerant.
Yeah. Anybody see my toe milk? Saving that for a broth.
Oh, jeez.
Gross.
Well, but scientifically speaking, if you put like a severed slight appendage or a tooth, you have a better chance of getting it reattached when you get to the hospital.
Why milk?
I think it's the calcium content, to be quite honest, you know.
I think it's all a myth, and someone just likes to see stuff in milk.
It's like, I want to see how many people will do this.
It's like
if I tell them.
the old dentist fucking joke. How many people will bring me milky teeth? Yeah. How many milk teeth did you get this week, John? I got fucking 5. Doesn't even make sense. It's just milk. No.
Well,
But yeah,
maybe.
no, I think it probably is calcium.
I'm no dentist, you know,
But milk only works for teeth. Milk doesn't work like that for a severed appendage. I'm pretty sure appendage, you got to go straight ice.
Well, if you don't have any milk around, maybe.
You don't have any iced milk? Who drinks iced milk? Same type of monster that's chopping off extremities. That's a serial killer thing right there. Glass of milk with ice in it? Yeah, he's seen a dead body. Yeah.
It's probably something that one fellow at that one party would talk about. You never got to open up.
And the bacon.
And the bacon. Do you guys like iced milk? Hey, guy, you're kind of creeping me out. Want some bacon? Hey, there he is. There's my guy.
Jeez. Yeah, I can see that.
It's funny, though, bringing back up the bacon guy, because I was actually kind of thinking about that while smoking. That's exactly how most dogs know me.
You're the bacon
I'm the
guy.
bacon guy. Like maybe that's why I'm so cool with dogs, because most dogs just know me. It's like, he's kind of weird. He'll just walk up to you, try to scratch your ears, but he's a bacon guy. He's got bacon. Yeah.
There was one time I was walking down Main Street with Honey, my little 10-pound chihuahua, and this guy comes running out of one of the restaurants down there, like full apron, kitchen outfit on, and he comes flying over to us, and he's like, out of breath. We're at the light, like, hey, man, you all right? And he's like, I just wanted to give your dog some bacon.
Oh, wow.
I was like, wow, thank you. She would really like that. And then she spit it out.
That guy was weird. Even if he did have bacon.
That was some weird bacon. Yeah.
But he was the bacon guy.
Yeah. That's a funny one, too, because that's one of those, I would say, too, super latent failed attempts, knowing kitchen guys. They're like watching you walk by, and he's like, yeah, I'd like to talk to her. And her friend's like, she's got a dog, take the dog some bacon. And he's like, no, I can't. And then you actually cross the threshold where it then hits the point where it's awkward for him to try to make it to you. And he's like, you know what? I can do it. I got takes off running. I got bacon for your dog.
I'm sitting right here, guys.
Yeah. But I see, and I say that because I've seen exactly that similar scenario, except for the guy wasn't smart enough to bring bacon for a dog. He just wanted to talk to a girl who was walking by and looked in. He's like, I'm going to go talk to her. It's like, oh, that's kind of awkward, but go. He's like, no. And then she walks away. No, I'm going to go talk to her. Now you're chasing her down the street, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I guess the doggos have always enjoyed the smell of my kitchen shoes. That's what made me friends with the doggos.
And it terrifies the fuck out of rabbits. Rabbits do not trust me one bit. And I also think it's, I eat a lot of meat. I'm not on like a carnivore diet, but I live a carnivore lifestyle. Yeah, so they can smell it on me when I walk in, like he's a predator animal. Don't fuck with that guy. And it's sad because, you know, I love all animals. So anytime you put me with any kind of animal, I'm instantly like, we're gonna make friends.
I have the bacon.
And they're like, fuck you. I won't eat that. That's horrible.
I can smell 5 dead animals on your shoes alone, okay?
Yeah. Not to mention your breath. Your mouth smells like my uncle. Yeah.
Yeah, so steer away from the vegetarian animals.
Yeah, steer away from the vegetarian animals. But on that same note, I think my carnivore lifestyle might allot me a friendship with like a mountain lion.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, if it ever comes up, I'll definitely let you know. Because
please do. You know, I get home like late from the bar or whatever. I walk in and like my allergies are even worse because there's a big fucking cat right
what
there.
What is this dander? Wow, Ghost, you've gotten terrifying.
I'd probably try to offer the fucking mountain lion like a doggy bone or something.
Yeah, he just needs a treat.
Exactly.
Just look right at the mountain lion and then start questioning how many purple fuckers you actually had. No, I thought I caught myself off at 3. No way I'm fucked up enough. I'm seeing mountain lion.
Even if we round that up to like 5, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, please, like, just shoot me a text, you know?
I will. I'll come pick you up.
With the mountain lion in the back of the fucking car.
No, shit, he's in the passenger seat, bro. I'm sorry.
We can fit you in the trunk.
Yeah, you're my good friend, and I've known you forever, but I develop a bond with the mountain lion. He's riding shotgun. And he's wearing shades. I don't give a fuck if it's night.
And he gets to choose the playlist.
He does. He gets to choose the playlist.
I could already see like wearing like the big like fucking heavy fucking chain like with a padlock on it.
Yeah, he's got a padlock chain, a pair of shades on.
He has a tattoo that says "Bad Cat."
Bad Cat. Yeah.
I take one look and I just think, wait, he's telling me like, oh, this is the motherfucker who's currently holding my future room.
Yeah. Yeah. But for some reason he has horrible taste in music, so we're just like bumping Ariana Grande.
Oh no.
Cat, come on. Okay. Shotgun gets to pick the playlist. That's the rules.
I would take a good solid 5 minutes in just watching our current cat Artemis, which is much smaller than a cougar, react to a cougar in the house. You know.
Oh yeah.
I could at least get 5 minutes of joy out of this whole thing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I think I could form an eternal bond with a cougar. That cat is lost to me. Pet for 10 years, there's no chance. And yeah, I get beard nuzzles now. She does that, but I feel like it's just because she likes to have one claw on my neck. She'll just like put one paw with its claw out right against my neck just to let me know, like, I could fucking end you, fucker.
Just reasserting her dominance.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here while you're trying to watch TV directly in front of you and make sure you know.
Mm-hmm.
This might be your last fucking sitcom
You're watching TV because I allow it.
because I allow it. Yeah, the little stretch of the claws into the neck.
Jeez. I don't know. What were you watching? Like, were you watching like Futurama or something? I mean,
Doesn't matter what I'm watching. If it's not her, then it's wrong.
spoken like a cat. Pinchy gatos. Have you taken on like grooming cats? Like what?
Yes, I was cat grooming for about a year.
That's
How
got
does
to be
that work?
wild.
It
That has
was
got to
the
be
most
wild.
stressful job I've ever had.
Oh
Because
man.
cats are like, they read chemicals. Like, they're very sensitive to chemicals. And so if you're nervous, they know. They can just smell your sweat and know how you're feeling. And then they're very responsive to, like, sounds and noises. And actually, when I started training for that, they were telling me that animals, when they hear a human voice, their heartbeats automatically rise. And so whenever I was grooming a cat, it was silent in the room. And if somebody like opened the door or like said my name, yeah, the whole thing was over. And so I only groomed once a week, and that was my cat day. And it had to be quiet.
Yeah, dead silence.
Yes.
God, that just sounds like horrible. Despite like the flying cat fur and dander and all that shit, like I could imagine the feline critters not particularly enjoying any loud sounds and be on that like heightened heart rate. Like, wait a minute, they're scared. That means they're prey. You know?
Fuck you. Yeah.
You know, fundamentally, that's what they're thinking. You know?
Yeah.
And I almost wonder if it follows the rabbit rule, too. Like, you got to eat steak and eggs for breakfast so they smell that meat eater on you. Otherwise, you're prey.
You won't survive as a vegetarian.
You won't
cat
survive as a
groomer.
vegetarian cat groomer. They need to know right away. Like, yeah, she smells like death.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was wild.
Jeez, like even thinking about it, like to bring it back to the cougars for a minute, I do believe they could exist entirely just off like animal flesh. Like they don't need like,
Oh, yeah, no, they're carnivores. Yeah.
but like an extreme version to where you won't find them just rummaging around for like berries or like fucking eating grass unless they have a digestive problem. Maybe I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, God, give a cougar. I want to see what happens if you give a cougar catnip. I just really want to see that. It might be the last thing I ever witnessed, but I think it would be wicked fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe take a laser pointer to the zoo first. You know,
Yeah, they don't like laser pointers. Yeah. Interesting thing with big cats is that it's all about their prey. So after a certain size, they don't give a fuck about laser pointers. Like, you can shine a laser pointer in front of a tiger, and he's just like, I'll take that hand.
I'll take that whole arm.
I'll take that whole fucking arm. Yeah. But it's all has to do with, the size of the prey that they're after. So if they're after, like, mice or bugs, then they will fucking totally go nuts for a laser pointer. Maybe a big spotlight. Could get, like, a laser spotlight
have a
for
mirror.
a tiger.
that's one to like try to think about in the future. There,
Yeah. Also, it'd be kind of creepy to see a tiger or a big cat like that, like kitty cat, excited, like running after something, paws out. Just the thought fucking kind of terrifies me. Yeah, get that light. Get that. Don't get the light. I'm scared.
no joke there. Shit. Yeah, I see like cats, like grooming cats would be very much. You're still doing like a very primal instinct there in that little fucking death machine that weighs all like 9 pounds.
Oh my gosh, they were scary. They were scary.
I mean, did you like start up like your buzzer? I'm assuming you use clippers or whatever.
Yeah.
You just start up like on the other side of the room and let it go for
Gradually,
a while.
slowly walk over.
Yeah.
That kind of creep you do when you're trying not to get the cat to move. Like, okay, 2 steps, stop. 2 steps.
Yeah, I guess I just, man,
was like
better
holding a
you than me
shield.
on this one, Amber. Better you than me.
Yeah, I did. There's a technique called a cat burrito. And that is a way that you wrap the cat in a towel to be able to like shave it safely, so that it's all his limbs are in the towel.
Okay.
So then, if he does get one little paw out, then you're able to see those claws. But the kitty burrito was my main technique.
That's a nice way of saying straight jacket, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, yeah, you say that. I think I've been putting a kitty burrito a time or two. Yeah. Oh, and now I can't use my arms. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
What did Mel Gibson do in that Lethal Weapon movie?
Oh, shit.
Well, fuck, man. Glad to see like a no kitty burritos, currently.
Yeah.
You just can't get away from burritos.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
burritos and tacos wherever Jeff goes.
Everything, I guess, should be eaten in tortilla.
It should. Tortillas are the better bread.
Yeah, like,
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go with everything. You can even make like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a tortilla. It's delicious.
Peanut butter jelly quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, if you warm it up, you like throw it on the stove, warm it up like a grilled cheese or a quesadilla. It like melts the peanut butter. It's delicious.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try that later. I'm gonna fuck with that later.
I've not tried that one, and it sounds pretty fucking delicious. Although I have found things that did not quite work in a tortilla. A ham and cheese sandwich, with honey and mustard. It's just not that great.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's convenient. It's like handheld.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, even a quesadilla with ham in it doesn't quite do it.
I don't know. Maybe I should try a different type of cheese or something. I don't know.
No, it's the ham. Try bacon.
Much better.
It's much better with bacon. Isn't everything? Well, yeah.
I guess like that one guy at the party knows.
Yeah, that guy for sure knows. Bacon guy knows.
Man, he has had it all figured out all this
The
time.
whole time. And I feel like he's ahead of me because I have always talked about that because I don't like to get slipped vegetarian food. I don't like it when someone pulls one over on me and they're like, have this. There's no meat in there. I'm like, I was wondering why it's not doing shit for me. If I had a pocket full of bacon, like, oh, this is a vegan burger? Oh, hold on. 2 strips of bacon away, and now it's a whatever burger with bacon.
I'll bet you that motherfucker was a time traveler. All the facts are pointing that way. Socially awkward, trying to figure things out.
He was an alien.
Yeah, he's an alien. I know 2 things humans like hanging out and bacon. I have red T-shirts, at least 3.
It's just how their social world works.
The social world, yeah.
I'm in. Beam me back up, Scotty. Fuck, let's go to your place.
Oh, yeah, I mean, God, if that's how their planet works, I am all about that. Like, take me home with you guys. If your whole planet's concept is like, yeah, no, you just hang out and everyone has bacon. You trade bacon. Everyone's got different bacons to trade.
Oh, man.
Oh, Applewood Johnny. Oh, hey, Cedar Smoke.
Yeah, I'm down. It sounds like some Marvel Universe like 616
Yeah.
code.
Deep in the distant
pigs.
lands of the universe. That is a lot of pigs to have to get. Maybe bacon grows on trees. It's just their planet is just weird flesh trees with pork bellies
Or
growing
it's like
on
a
them.
potato grows underground. Little tiny pigs.
A little tiny pig. Just the belly.
Fuck him in.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would be a weird thing to have, a weird flesh tree that grows like pork bellies.
Ew.
It would be a disgusting looking thing to have in your yard, but still, I think I would gross out all of my neighbors and myself regularly to have a tree that grows pork belly.
Would you have to like hack it with like a hatchet, or would you have to like
Oh, with a knife.
slice it
It's
off?
fleshy.
Combine. I had myself a bacon combine.
Bacon combine, yeah. It also squeals when you cut the tree.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Sorry, tree. I'll throw more slop on your roots. Okay, that got weird. That got real weird. But yeah, Thanks for coming, Amber. It's
you're
great to finally
welcome.
have you on here. You're one of our most old school listeners. You've been listening since the beginning.
Yeah.
Uh,
Those were the days, mid-pandemic,
Mid-pandemic.
just at home drinking all day,
Yeah.
listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Why not?
watching our cooking show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's great to have you on. Well, I don't know. Is it, in retrospective, how different is it, like, doing it rather than, like, just hearing it on the internets?
Well, I'm definitely still a little nervous,
Righto. Well,
but it's fun. It's fun.
Nice.
I told myself I wasn't going to listen to this later, but I probably will.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, you're gonna listen. To it. You'd be surprised. I still have occasionally, and it doesn't happen all the time because I do all the editing and all that shit too. But occasionally, one of the podcasts will do. I'll like go to post it and accidentally hit play, or like when I'm editing it, after I'm done editing it, end up just listening to the whole thing and laughing. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
these fucking guys are funny. Wait, that's us. Yeah.
well, good
Cool.
deal. Great to have you on, Amber.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for having me.
Yeah, we'll have to have you back in the future sometime. I think you're our first baker. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first to bring that morning perspective. Yeah.
I know, like the crying ladies around the bowl of chocolate.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I know.
That's the best. That's good visual imagery. And like you said, it's just not the same with dudes.
Yes.
Put a bunch of dudes around anything, it's ruined.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank
Yeah,
you
for
again,
sure.
Amber, for
Yeah,
coming.
thanks.
Like and subscribe and all that good shit.
Yeah. Love it, folks. And have a great day, night, whatever it is where you're
Yeah.
at.
Yeah. Whatever time you're listening to this, enjoy it.
Heard that.
All right.